Hello there, welcome to Genesis Models. My name is Boy Warden and welcome to this inbox review. We're going to be doing a Kinetic Gold, the Kinetic model kits. They're F-16C Block 25 42 US Air Force. It's in 1/48 scale. Now, what we're going to remember here is Kinetic model kits. They did release a nice F-16 several years ago, and they've released a new tooled F-16, right? So not to get confused with the old F-16 they did. This was new tooled in 2022, right? So do remember that they have only, I think they've released the A version. I think they're about to release the D version and stuff. So yeah, nice sort of new tool coming in from Kinetic model kits. So let's get this open and see what she's all about, right? So first off, we have our actual fuselage wing type section. Now it's a little bit different from the way they did the old time, as well as the way Tamiya does theirs as well. So let's have a nice close look now at the actual surface detail. Right, surface detail coming in straight away. You know, we've got nice recessed rivets, recessed panel lines, right, and that is all looking very crisp, right? Just kind of feeling it. That is going to take a wash lovely. You know, maybe it kind of fades a little bit just at that little bit there. Okay, so maybe this is one of those kits where, you know, it does look gorgeous detail, but there's the odd little bit that seems to just fade a bit. Maybe a little bit of a search around, bit of a pea cutter just to kind of make them a little bit bigger to take a wash. We've even got the cockpit tub straight away there, which bags and bags of detail in there, which is again rather nice. Flip this over. Yes, we've got a slight bit of detail in there with the cockpit section. Nothing major to write home about on that. We have our neck sprue here. Right, so let's take a look at our air intake area just here. Again, lots of detail around here. I'm just sort of checking as it sort of wraps around. Right, we still got that detail in there, although there's a little something going on here, so maybe a slight little sanding just there. Right, but other than that, that is looking pretty good. We've got some air intake bits just here, nice detail, engine bits as well, nice fans going on there, again nice and detailed and crisp. We've got our air intakes just here. Let's have a look inside. Yes, we do have ejector pin marks, as you can see. Pretty kind of easy to get in there and feel sand them, so not a major big deal. Bit of engine detail just inside there. That looks very nice and crisp and well detailed. Looks like some wheel well doors. Right. Oh, sadly, I mean, for a 2022 new tooled kit, which is supposed to replace their old one, I mean, you know, we are seeing a little bit of ejector pin marks. As you could see, you got all that nice detail on the wheel well doors, but we've got ejector pin marks. The what looks like the engine exhaust, you know, good detail going on there, and even in there there's these little ejector pin marks again. A little bit of a shame on that. The we've got some landing gear bits just there. Not really seeing much on the flash. But again, yes, ejector pin mark on the actual landing gear bits. Is that like a little tiny one right in there? Maybe some on there as well. I'm seeing another one there. I mean, okay, I'm seeing quite a few of these ejector pin marks in the landing gear area. Little bit of a shame. So moving along, we then have what we've got here. We've got the bottom part of the fuselage section, nice big lung section just here. Right, looking at the detail again, the detail is looking pretty nice and spot on. Again, I'm just checking. Yeah, I mean, that detail all looks really nice, good and crisp. We have I do believe this is the top part of the fuselage section. which that is just looking really nice and crisp. The plastic feels nice and smooth as well. A bit of wing section just here, again, lovely detail again there. Bit of a pylon as well, same level of surface detail. We get you to focus, same level of surface detail on there also. On here we do have what looks like to be a bit of wheel well detail, nice bit of hoses and stuff going on with that. What is that? Is that a bit more air intake or exhaust area? I mean, either way, we've got ejector pin marks on there if it's going to be seen. A bit more wheel well detail just in there also. Just checking for more. Yes, I mean, yeah, this kit is littered with ejector pin marks, all in those kind of places you don't want them to be. We've got a fuel tank here, looking very nice. I think this is part of the tail section. Again, the surface detail is just nice, crisp all round. Little bit of the cockpit there. Again, lovely detail going on with that also. Here we go. Instrument display panel. Right, hopefully you can see. Yes, we've got a load of lovely detail, good quality detail going on there. Then I do believe we're going to be looking at a nice amount of weapons with this kit, but let's take a look. This is a double sprue, so we've got two of them. Right, we've got two of them. Again, what looks like another big fuel tank. We've got our ejector seat. Right, good detail going on there, and a bit more detail there as well. Oh, triple ejection rack system, nice for them to add that. So we've got two of them in there. Again, some more pylons. Our wheels, right, good, nice hubcaps, good detail, you know, really liking that. Again, there's two of them. Right, then we have weapons. So it looks like we've got a sprue here, which is nicely full of all your different sensors. Right, so we're getting spoiled for the sensors. Right, then it looks like we've got another duplicated sprue, so whatever's on here is ×2, and I am seeing all sorts of free fall bombs, GBUs, you know, air-to-air missiles. Right, looking at it, I mean, yes, you know, recessed panel lines and rivets. Right, interesting. I think they're kind of maybe trying to save a little bit of space with these side widens just here. It almost looks like, yeah, if you kind of look at that, I'm sort of like chopping it up into 3 different pieces to make a sidewinder, but so as they can have the different variants of the sidewinder, as you can see just there. And it looks like whatever piece 50 is has come off in one of the bags, but yeah, it's a little bit cheeky, not exactly the way you would want to see something like that done, because that's just going to be a bit of a pain sort of putting together. I mean, it's got to fit really nicely. I mean, you're probably going to see the glue lines and all this kind of stuff, and you've also got ejector pin marks. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's not exactly what you want to be seeing. So that is that side of things. Then we have the canopy. I'll just kind of quickly get this out the bag. Let's have a look at the canopy. Yes, I mean, so far looking, you know, nice and shiny. If I just put it up to the light, I mean, yeah, it could do with a little bit of a polish, maybe a bit of a scuff in the bag. It does have that little seam line that runs right down the middle, so that's going to need to be sort of sanded out and then polished up again. But yeah, it does look good. Quick look at the decals, decals, and the instructions. So the decals just here, this looks like, oh, the decals are by Cartograph, by the way, so they're going to be really good. They should take micro salt and set. This just looks like all the weapons, so you know, big sheet here, all separate for the weapons, which I do like, because you can keep all those weapons for another build and you can keep the decal sheet separate. There you go, banging. Then we have again, we have now the actual stencils and the actual markings for however many we get in this kit, and they do look nice and colourful. Do look like they're all in registry. The colours do seem fine. We do have all the instrument display panels here as a decal form if you want to go down that route. Right, not too bad. So take a look at the instructions now. We've got a little bit of description just here. The quality of the paper, I mean, it's just standard paper. It looks like I'm running out of ink as well. Right, so you know, sort out your ink, because I mean it's doesn't look too impressive. We have ammo color callouts, right? That's nice as well. Moving on with instructions, yes, you know, it does call out for the colors and the decals for the whole instrument display area and the cockpit, and start putting that together, and our wheel well and our air intake, right? Does seem quite basic, kind of easy to follow, which is good. Yeah, I think we should get there by the looks of this. Moving along, right, we kind of start to put the fuselage halves together by the looks of it, putting your cockpit in, all that good stuff. And the bottom parts of the wing, you know, that does look like it's going to go together quite quick, quite easy. Hopefully no problems, hopefully no fit issues, fingers crossed. We've got the engine exhaust that then goes in kind of, you know, at the almost at the end of building that. Then we have the landing gear, right? Yeah, looking pretty straightforward and to put together. Put the ejector seat, it is nice to see him kind of like, let's put the ejector seat in at the end, not at the beginning. Canopy open or closed. Yes, we can have the option of opening up our radome and sort of having that on display, and a bit of a panel open just there. And then we've got the wing section. Then we've got things like flaps up or down and all that good stuff, followed by the massive array of weapons that you get with it. And then it also shows you, I do like it when they do like the external stores things here, kind of, you know, help you, give you a bit of research, that kind of stuff. Really cool. Now we go on to, yes, the markings and stuff. It's showing you all the different colors for the weapons and where the decals go. That's good. Then it looks like we have actually about 6 markings here, and quite a few different ones at that also. Could be a bit clearer, which would have been nice. Yeah, and then on this side we have the bottom and top side. Again, it'd be nice if this was in color. Looks like we have some sort of stencils going on here and showing you a few bits going on there, and then that's that. So right, this is supposed to be a new tool from 2022, and it is going to set you back £50, which I know with the cost of living going up and everything there, that's maybe a fair price. I mean, it's kind of, you know, there's quite a lot of plastic in there, quite a lot of nice decals in there, but yes, there are a few issues with this kit. A few bits that were kind of a bit disappointing. I mean, this is supposed to be a new tool of Kinetic Kit's F-16, you know, I mean, we've all kind of probably built one by now, so for them to go off and do a whole new tool, I don't know, I was expecting a little bit more. I really don't expect like new tools to be having so many ejector pin marks in so many places. That's probably the one big downfall to this kit, in all honesty. That is a bit of a shame. But at the same time, the surface detail, I mean, it does look top notch on the surface detail. I mean, really the big question here is how well does it go together? So maybe a bit of research online, look at some forums and stuff, maybe check out the GenesMods Discord and sort of ask a couple of questions, you know, how well does this go together? But apart from that, I mean, really it is, you know, it is a good thumbs up. I mean, 50 quid maybe, but you know, it's one of them. So yes, until next time, hopefully you've enjoyed this, but as always, my name is Bob Waldron, this is Genesis Models, and I'll catch you later.